I'm Coach Abby Vampatella, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sportslifetalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
We're back. Let's go, KT. We in here like swim well. Welcome back, SLT Nation, to season 6 and another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. As I told you, it's Savage season. We took a little bit of time off so we can get out in the streets, but we are back at it like hoop addicts in the lab, and we are on that glorious mission we started 6 seasons ago. We are going all around this country, and we are interviewing rising superstars in our hoops communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Y'all make some noise. Coming in at the pride of Mansfield, Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, she was a superstar, spectacular leader of the team in her 4 years at Gordon University, doing it all on the court, even being a part of student leadership committees off the court, as she took her mission to be great super serious. She has now made a name for herself in the basketball communities as not only a growing, fast rising assistant coach, but a relentless recruiter who uses technology and analytics and is changing the game. In her first year on the sideline, she's already found a way to recruit some of the dopest players who went on to win SoCon, all kind of titles and stuff like that. So y'all make some noise for the 5-year coach coming out of Mansfield. She is the truth, Abby Vampatella. Abby, how you doing today?
Hello. I'm great. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited.
Oh man, Niagara Falls, Niagara University. So that means we in New York today, right?
Upstate.
Y'all in New York?
Yes.
Ooh, upstate in the house, without a doubt. Hey, is it cold up there? Is it
cold, but it's getting a little bit warmer. We were in the 60s a couple days this week. I felt like I was living. Oh my gosh.
Well, if you're working with Abby Vampatella every day, you know you like to heat it up. So we're going to have some fun on today's show. Let's make some noise. If this is your first time or your next time rocking with the crew, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother. He is the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach, KT. Kev, it feels good. We back in here, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. Just like it's gonna feel, getting back in the gym this summer, just getting behind the mic. It just feels great. So let's go. Let's turn up. Let's go.
This is our bread and butter, man. For those who see us on the sidelines, all these games, this is our bread and butter. So we love interviewing these coaches and these amazing players. And I'm ready to get to it. I'm ready to have some fun. Y'all ready to have some fun, Coach? You ready to do this? Let's kick it off with our first game, Coach. It is called The Moment of Truth. That's right. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. We're going to have some fun with Coach Vamp today. What's your nickname, Coach Abby? Is it Coach Abby? Coach
I go by Coach Abby. One of my girls, they call it Coach ABBY. But, mostly we go by Coach Abby. Coach Abigail, they're feeling funny about it.
Abby on Abby. You know what I'm talking about? Coach Abby on Abby. Let's go. All right, Coach ABBY. All right, we about to have some fun. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. Before the show, Coach Abby has selected 3 facts about herself. Kevin and I don't know what those facts are. She is going to give us those 3 facts, and Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to work together as a team. And we got a secret up our sleeve, though. We got you. That's right, America. We got the nation behind us. All her friends and family. Y'all make sure y'all sign off in the comments and help point us in the right direction. All right, Coach Abby, give us your 3 facts.
All right. 1, I've been skydiving. 2, I've been to the Olympics. 3, I've been scuba diving.
Them Olympics is expensive, KT, and they ain't been nowhere close, man. Hey, but oh man, them Olympics is hard for me to believe on a assistant coach's salary. Come on now. You know what I'm gonna say? I think she been skydiving, though, KT.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I think
I have no earthly idea which one is a lie. So whichever one
you lost on this one.
Yeah, whichever one you want to go with, man. Let's roll with it. Good.
All right. Let's see what the nation got to say. What do y'all say in the comments? Let's give them about 5 seconds to throw some answers. A, B, or C. Give me C one more time, Coach. What was the last one?
I've been scuba diving.
Scuba diving. I believe you've been. I'm gonna say the Olympics, bro. You know how rare it is to be. I don't feel like everybody. Now I'm from the South, Coach. I don't think everybody going to the Olympics like that. KT. I'm gonna say B is not the truth. And I hope you don't say, yeah, I was in Paris last summer. Give us your facts. Go ahead. Give us the lie. Which one was not the truth, Coach?
All right. Well, the one thing you didn't want me to say, I got to say, yeah, I was in Paris last summer.
Oh, Kevin! Oh, she part of that society. Oh, my goodness. You got them tickets. What events did you go to, Coach? What events did you go to?
So my mom actually went as a chaplain, and she was there the whole time. And she's like, you want to go? And in my head, I'm like, there's no way. And then I'm like, I better figure out a way to go. It's Paris, you know? So we went to a couple of the basketball games. We went to water polo, and then we went to 3-on-3, which was awesome.
So when you say, all right, so you went to the 3-on-3 basketball games for the women?
Yeah.
For the girls?
For women.
Oh, so you saw Haley and they were balling out there too.
So they were already out by that point. So I don't know exactly who we saw. It was basically like you just had to keep loading the tickets and people would sell and buy and sell and buy. So I was sitting there reloading, and they popped up. So we went, and it was dope. So.
Man, I don't care if you saw the Zamunden team out there. You
exactly.
Know
I was in the building.
You was in the building. All right, so that leaves us with skydiving and scuba diving, and both of those are like common fears for most people, either being deep in the water or being way up in the sky. So I know one of these is going to shock us. So which one was the lie?
The lie was scuba diving. I've never been scuba diving.
Oh, you know what? Common sense would have said that. She's in New York, and I looked at some of the other stops. So you know that I should have been all over that one. I let y'all down, SLT Nation. It's okay. Yeah, we're gonna get it back.
You failed the team on the jump shot, Jones. That's all.
Kevin, we're just not getting cranky, man. We about to go into a summer run. We got so much heat, so it's gonna be some pressure. We're gonna have some more opportunities. Y'all hang out with us. Y'all stick with us. But Coach, we're gonna have a good time today. Let's tell them your story, and you know what you got to do before you go on any road trip. We need you to get that right hand. Come on, Coach. Get that right hand. Lift it up. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. It's time to go to work. Now, this is our first call to action, and this is what we need everybody out there. If you say you love women's basketball like you say you do, you on the front line saying you do, then we need you to help us to grow this show and grow this platform. And you can do it by doing 4 easy, free things. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. They say cream rise to the top, but we need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. If you're an assist guy out there or gal, you love to find your teammates in life, your friends, your family, your coworkers, pass, share the show. And last but not least, subscribe to the vibe and become a part of the SLT tribe. Join our family as we are well over 1,000 shows, and we got 1,000 more right now. We loading up the clip, and we about to spin the block and go give y'all 1,000 more of these joints. And that's our commitment to y'all. 1,000% energy, night in and night out. Coach ABBY, is Niagara gonna hold us down? Are they rocking with us? Are they gonna show us some love and subscribe to the show?
Absolutely, they're about to be excited.
Well, y'all heard the challenge. Let's do it like we true to it. On the count of 3, I need y'all to smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! Oh my goodness! If it was cold outside now, I'm sweating. I'm just having that much fun. Thank everybody. If you just smashed that subscribe button, we want you to throw an emoji in the chat. Not just any emoji though. You got to let KT and I know you out there by throwing Coach Abby's favorite emoji. What's your favorite emoji, Coach?
I got a couple of them, but I love the one with the smiley face with all the little heart emojis around them. The little love emoji.
All right. That's an intricate one. Okay, so we got smiley faces and hearts. We got a lot going on that emoji. So make sure you know, I just got a normal phone. I don't even know if that emoji came standard on my phone. But you know, she was in Paris. You know, her phone a little bit better. She got one of the Parisian phones. But no, y'all throw that emoji in the chat and let us know you out there rocking with us today. It means a lot to us so we can interact with you. Kevin, what we gonna tell them if they throw that heart? LOL, heart-shaped emoji, all floating around. If they throw that in the chat, man.
We're going to tell them thank you and welcome to the Sportslifetalk family.
Family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. We take that very seriously. Welcome to the family. And welcome to the show again. We're going to have a good time today. And y'all heard me talk long enough. It's time to crack open Coach Abby Vampatella and find out a little bit more about her, like how she riding to work, what she listening to, and what is her inspiration. Let's go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach, you made it to Sports Life Talk. But before we officially invite you to the family, you got to pass our initiation. So we're going to peel back the layers to meet the coach behind the wins and the whistle. So the first test, the aux chord. So give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. So usually the genre that I listen to doesn't match up with my top 5, but you said top 5. So especially going to work in the morning, we're going to have worship music on, point blank period. So we got Maverick City Music, Elevation Worship, and CC Winans. Those are my 3 go-tos, okay? Then besides that, I'm a big Rihanna fan, have always been a big Rihanna fan, will stand by that. And then Justin Bieber, and that's my guy right there. So his new album just came out, we're locked in.
I'm ready for you, KT. What are you gonna give Coach Abby for that top 5?
Coach, I like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24, which is a Mamba. The lowest you can get is 8, which is a floor. Mm-hmm. And that's our dedication to the great Kobe Bean Bryant. B. Jones, she dropped 3 gospel. Then she said Rihanna. Yeah. And do you know how much I love that Yummy song by Justin? So
see, we trying to go with the grown Justin, man. You talking about Yummy and all that.
That is the grown. You talking about but we ain't gonna talk about the lyrics or anything. All right, so B. Jones, I've been really generous in 2026, and I'm not gonna stop now. Okay. Go ahead and give it a month, man. Give it 24.
Really?
Yeah, you can't do gospel, B. Jones. That many gospel artists, and I give you anything less than 24 is just not right. So, yeah, I had to show some love. All right, Coach. So, assistant coaches are the glue for every program, and we see you as a superhero. So, I want you to give us your favorite superhero and why.
All right. Well, I love Captain America. It's very classic, very classic. I feel like most people love Captain America, but he just always does right. He's a great guy. I've loved his journey. So, Captain America. Although it's curious, he's a villain in the story. But my all-time favorite character in any superhero movie is the Joker, which obviously is a villain, but I'll always be a big Joker fan. So he's not a superhero.
You should have left it, because my favorite superhero is Batman. And the greatest... Bitch, I think it's safe to say that the greatest villain ever probably is the Joker.
Thanos might have knocked him off, but Thanos was cold with it, man.
Everybody knows about the Joker, B. Jones. People just now learn about that.
Joker got the popularity. I give you that one. Joker got the classic popularity. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Coach. So somewhere in some universe, the Joker has his own theme music, but I want you to give us your theme song.
Okay, so it's not the full song. I was sitting there, I'm like, what's my theme song? But I always said if I had a walk-up song, like for baseball, there's a line in one of Kesha's TikTok songs, just like my 6th grade song. It says, now the party don't start till I walk in. and now just be on repeat. So that's the theme line, we'll call it.
Okay, well, we'll take that. I was gonna see if you can actually sing some more of that for us, but you did well, Coach.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick the whole the line is what we got.
Yeah. All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Say that again.
What is something basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Oh, so my favorite thing that basketball has taught me, I call Audience of One. It's the only tattoo that I have right here. I wrote it on my wrist every day since maybe 9th grade of high school. And it's just to play for the Lord and not for, man's approval. And so I used to pick a spot in the stands when I played. And now I do that with some of my girls. And when I coach, it's like, where is the Lord sitting? And so what can I do to please him and not be so worried about performing for other people? So.
That is a great answer, Coach. You absolutely killed that. All right. So we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back for a second. Do you think Abby, the hooper, could play for Abby, the coach?
I do. I think the young Abby Hooper would get on Coach Abby's nerves a lot, but the mature version of Abby the Hooper, we be in good hands. So
we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Mm-hmm. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Anne Hathaway, 100%. That's my girl.
That was perfect. That's what I was thinking of too.
Yeah, I've also been told that many times. So.
Were you really, KT? You was really thinking Anne Hathaway?
Yeah, I put pictures in, and ChatGPT gave me some pictures too.
Hey, and didn't Anne Hathaway play Catwoman as well?
Yeah, she did. She played.
I think. Yeah. Look at that, Coach. So you got the Joker and the Catwoman, Kevin like Batman.
I totally forgot about that, B. Jones, but yeah, she did do that. All right, Coach. So this is the most important question that I asked during our initiation. B and I, we love to travel, and we travel, we got to eat. So we come to your city on your campus. What's that one food spot that you swear by, and what is your go-to meal there?
Okay, so right on the water in my town, it's about 10 minutes from Niagara. It's called the Griffin, and they got everything good. First of all, it's right over the water. The view is absolutely amazing. Going there at sunset is perfect. In the summertime, of course. But there's steak tips. You got to get their steak tips.
Why did I not see the steak tips coming? Now I'm excited. What's the name of this restaurant?
It's called the Griffin.
The Griffin.
I swear somebody else is talking about the Griffin too, B.
You think so?
Yeah.
What is the side with the steak tips? Like, are you eating veggies or we getting some rice and gravy?
I'm probably going to get some mashed potatoes.
See what I'm talking? Abby is the truth. Coach Abby, we could go to the Griffin.
Come on now,
I'm gonna get some steak and taters. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be full. Let's go.
I got some leftovers. Yeah, I would think of course there's great buffalo wings up here. Just any type of wings in general. The buffalo area is known for those, but the Griffin, you can't beat it. So
the Griffin, it is. The steak tips, B. Jones. We're all there. All right, so tonight isn't just about the clipboard or the sideline. It is about getting to know Coach Abby beyond the game, the personality, the mindset, and the journey that shaped the coach that she is today. Because the best leaders in this game, they're more than just basketball minds. They're people with stories, passions, and purpose. And now, SLT Nation, it's on you. I want you to drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and the best place to eat in your city. To everyone watching, this is what it's all about. Getting to know the people who help move the game forward. And trust us, she didn't just have next, she's helped building it. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Man, Kevin say put all of the restaurants in the chat. Kevin, you slick with that. I like that. Yeah. I see what you're trying to do, Kevin. I see what you're trying to do. Coach Vampatella, welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. You survived the burning sand, so that's the truth. KT, do we have a yeet tweet today? I
didn't think you were going to ask me, Jones, but I did come prepared today.
I forgot earlier. Like I said, we back. I'm a little rusty, but let's go. Give us that yeet tweet. And for those of you who are first time to the show, yeet tweet is a way for you to interact with Kevin and I by going to X. That's right. He's going to ask a question, and when you throw your answer into Twitter, hashtag yeet tweet at Sportslifetalk, and we're gonna start the debate, start the conversation. Let's go, Kevin. What we got?
The yeet tweet question for her episode is: what historic milestone did the Purple Eagles women's basketball team achieve in 1996 and 1997 season? If you know the answer to that, go to X, hashtag ye tweet, and give us your answer. Whoever gets it first, I wouldn't have known it either, B. Jones, but I do. So go there. The first person to respond with the correct answer, we're going to either take you out to lunch or we're going to send you a hoodie because it's pretty cold up there. So if you know that, go to X. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So go ahead, dude.
That's the only rule. You gotta be following and subscribe. But I can't wait to see the person who gets that one correct, because I'm taking them on like Jeopardy or something the next week, man. We got to show and celebrate that one. Let's go, Coach Abby. Let's tell them your story your way. Let's take it back to the beginning. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
So I started playing in 4th grade, and that was the first team I was ever on. The little peewee team where my mom coached. We got some film from back then. It's great. But ever since then, I loved the game. My dad played, but it wasn't like we were a family of basketball players per se. You know what I mean? But I started on my first real team in 5th grade, and we just loved the game together, grew up together, played it. And it was kind of a wrap from there.
And you took your talents to Gordon. Now, were you a dog in high school? Were you a dog? Like, were you one of those leaders, one of those vocal leaders? Or were you one of those bucket getters?
I was vocal leader. So I played with the best player in the state. And so the game plan was just pass the ball to McKenna, and McKenna's going to score. You know what I mean? So I did all the dirty things. I was a defender. I would get all the 50-50s. I was I would pass you the ball. I could score, but it's just pass McKenna the ball, And so leadership was a huge thing for me. I've always been super vocal, which is now when my kids don't talk, I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. But ever since I started playing, that was it for me. And, I've always understood the game. And so being able to take that with me. Then I ended up at Gordon College, which was great. Yeah. Great experience.
I think if I had a choice, I want to play for like a former Nike All-American or McDonald's. I want the best. I want to play for a coach who was because them coaches like you, coach. You coaching hard because you know the importance of the little things, right? You know how precious these seconds and these minutes are to be on the basketball court. So I know you probably coach up with a high level of passion and energy, just to, like you say, just those 50-50 balls, stuff like that make a tremendous difference that don't show up in anybody's box score. That's how you win ball games.
I think, Coach. Especially for me, I was injured most of my career in college, and my whole senior year of high school, I was out with a torn ACL, and so missing so much of my career, like, really made me cherish the moments that I did have. And so, I can't play now, but it's trying to instill in them, like, you are so blessed to be able to do this. The ball stops bouncing eventually, and so go out there and give it everything you have. And so that's the passion that I bring with me 100%. Like, I would run up the 50-50s all day, block shots, get deflections, and score 100 points, all day.
Coach, you down playing the knees though, because I seen you on the sideline. And we watch videos, we do research, Coach. You be over there jumping up on 3-pointers, the big shots. You got some spring left. You got more bounce to that.
I couldn't jump over a sheet of paper. That's about it. No, I did both my ACLs. So I have the knees of like a 50-year-old. So I'll be jumping up and down, and then the next day I feel it. So.
You be hurt. You be like, Coach, let me run the drills today. I ain't gonna be able to go.
I can't go up and down no more. Yeah.
I'm glad you were very authentic with the kind of player you are, because like I said, that's the heart of what type of coach you are. But it also kind of gives me a segue to understand what made you get into coaching, right? Like, you could have went off and worked at JP Morgan Chase or something. I mean, you could have went into child psychology. I don't know. You had a whole career ahead of you. What made you decide to get back into the game and become a coach?
Yeah, I think it was a couple of reasons. One, just one of those things my mom always says. She's like, you are destined to be it. The questions that you would ask your coach in 5th grade made no sense for a 5th grader to know. You were asking to run plays. There was concepts, like all these things. And my coach, she had the opportunity to be frustrated with me because this kid won't shut up, but she let me, get my thoughts out. We were still going to run the things her way, but just the curiosity that I had. And even, growing up in Storrs, Connecticut, that's right where UConn is. They say the basketball capital of the world, and UConn women's basketball is at its peak. And the one thing I always wanted to do was just sit next to Gino at a game. When I was little, I'm like, so is there like something I can do for my birthday party, or like a prize that I can win where I just sit next to Gino and just listen to everything he's saying? And so it's like, what middle schooler thinks that way? You know what I mean? So I think part of it was just instilled in me, or just how I was naturally. But then going through a lot of the injuries, a lot of the challenges that I did in college, being on the other side of it now, I just want to help young women who are going through those things. And I have a lot more empathy. I can, walk through those things in life, in a different capacity than had my career look different. And so I just have a whole, other level of love for them and want to, be able to mentor them. And so what better way to do that than through the game of basketball?
Well, Coach, I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert on sitting next to Gino. Kevin and I, we didn't know any better. We sat next to Gino and watched the basketball game. It was a high school AAU game on the sideline of one of these tournaments, and he slept through half of it. Don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody. Coach Gino.
He was in the room.
He was in the room. Now, when we first started doing this show, and I remember the first time Kevin sent them over a young lady, and a title was director of basketball operations. I was like, man, we getting some big time stuff going on. And I didn't realize that's a dirty grunt type role. And for a long time, for the first 3-4 years, as we did these interviews, we knew that if you had that Dobo on your name, that you had to kind of follow that suit. And then I looked at your resume and I saw some very unique titles. To get you there, you took like analyst roles and breaking down film, and it's like you took on some other types of roles, which I thought was kind of refreshing. That there are some new creative paths to get to that sideline. You did it in 5 years or 4 years. This is your 5th year. You did it in 4 years. Why did you choose not to go that Dobo route, and why did you choose to go the different angles and find success in your career?
Honestly, I am so thankful I got to avoid the Dobo role. That is not something that was appealing to me at all. If I had to do it, I would have done it. But, I knew graduate assistant was the first step for me, and then was hoping, to be a video coordinator or something like that. And so the role that I got promoted into at UNCG was director of player development, which was essentially the video coordinator role. My boss had just titled it differently. And so did that for a year, but wasn't on court. And then they changed the rule from having 4 on court coaches to 6. And so I was able to slide into that role. And so then my title got changed again to director of recruiting / assistant coach. And by that point, I've been doing a ton of the behind the scenes work of recruiting. But all the analytical things, like I have such a math mind. I'm super analytical in the way that I think about things. And so that was an area that we hadn't really entered into at UNCG. And so being able to bring that piece, and we work with some analytical companies. And so being kind of the liaison between the analytics and our staff, and being able to make sense of the things and kind of translate what I needed to was a huge thing, I think. So,
Coach, you did not just get into the recruiting title just so you could sit on the sideline. You took it very, very, very seriously. In your first season in the SoCon, you was able to recruit an absolute standout. I'm talking about a future what would you say, first team all SoCon, and very gifted player. How were you able to get some, I don't want to call it luck, but how was you able to get in there and grind it out and earn that player and so quickly? You young. Yeah. Do you think it's kind of that youth and that ability to relate with some of these high school kids that got you that talent that kind of snuck under the rug that a lot of people may have overlooked?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's all about relationships. And that's one of the reasons why I love recruiting. I'm a super relational person. I could talk to somebody on the phone all day. No matter what type of personality you have, I can get along with you. And truly, when I work for somebody that I believe the vision, I can recruit anything. I wouldn't work for somebody where I couldn't be honest in my recruiting process. You know what I mean? That's something that's really important to me. And so I had a connection, and this kid had signed with another school, but the staff got fired or got let go. And so she had reopened her commitment. And so my friend who was working there, he sent me this kid. He's like, you gotta look at her. And so it was right after the Final Four. I looked at her, got on the phone with her right away, and just kind of went from there. And so it was a bit of luck to it for sure. But also I think when you're so relational and so intentional about what you do, it gets you good things. So.
No, I was messing. Ain't no luck with that, Coach. That's hard work. That's being at the right place at the right time.
People. Like I just, happened to know him.
And the hard work. That's right. Now, did you tell her like, hey, we got big plans for you? You gonna win freshman of the year. You gonna win 6 man. Like, did y'all have those plans and tell her like, hey, we got some huge opportunities here for you?
Yeah, so I think we knew she was good. And then my boss called me one time during the process, and she's like, Abby, like, she's really, really good. And she had P4 looks and then had torn her ACL. And so some of those looks had kind of gone away, but she was still a P4 level player. And so we're never going to promise somebody like you will be this, you will play this amount. Like, that's just not what we're going to do, you know? But also knowing, hey, we have big aspirations for you and we think that you could be a huge part. You know, we had lost in the championship game the year before. And so it's like, we have huge aspirations to go back and finish the job, and you can be a big part of that. So
now, very rarely on this platform do I get to say the words that I'm about to say out of my mouth. Your team last year finished 3rd in the nation defensively. Now, did you guys come into this thing and say, look, we might beat every team 49-44, but we not giving up no buckets. That's the one thing we're going to do is play some defense. Was that kind of the mission, or did you just look at the body of work or the talent that you guys had around and say, we super athletic, let's give them hell out there on the defensive side of the ball and make everybody work hard for what they're going to get? How did you guys create that defensive identity to lead the nation in those ranks?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at UNCG, that's just always going to be, you know, Coach Patterson's defensive identity. And so we had the talent, and we talked to a lot of different people, like Houston men, for example, South Carolina women. You know, we're talking to their staffs, trying to refine things and grow from year to year. But so the staff that Coach Pat has put together at UNCG is a really good staff. And so being able to kind of manipulate the players that we have, and we had some really high IQ players. And so we were able to do some things, you know, really special defensively that is hard to do. So it was fun for sure.
As you continue your career, will you keep that defensive identity as a coach, as you continue to go on to different other programs and eventually one day you become a head coach?
Yeah, absolutely. I love defense, and being at Niagara, we play a completely different style. So at UNCG, we were a gap team, and at Niagara, we're a deny team, and we press a lot. And so it's been really, really fun learning a completely different style, learning from a different defensive coordinator. Coach Les is amazing at what he does. You know, Niagara has traditionally wreaked havoc on everybody. I know we had a tough year this year, but has led the country in turnovers forced and steals per game. You know, he's done that for a really long time at Niagara. And so just being able to learn a bunch of different things, I love defense. And, you know, being a defensive player myself, and defensive-minded players, the girls don't believe me because I can't move now. They don't think that I was a defender, but I was a good defender, you know, back in the day. And so that's something that I love, because defense can win you so many games. You know, you can't always control does the ball go through the hoop, but you can prevent people from putting the ball through the hoop. So
Coach, you be tricky. I don't know. Kevin, they come on this show and they smiling from ear to ear, making us think that they nice coaches. And then we watch the game and y'all be over the balking on the side. Oh, y'all be balking. Now, Coach, tell us about Coach Abby. And we know you're young, Coach, but tell us what kind of coach. If I had the opportunity to interview your players, how would they describe you, Coach Abby?
They would say I'm nice. They would say that I yell about things. They would say I don't know.
She ain't nice. Ain't no nice coaches.
If you make her mad, she's gonna make you run a lot. And they're like, there's certain things that she can't stand. Like if you get out rebounded, if you give up offensive rebounds, you might make her crash out. And they're like, there's a different type of Coach Abby mode that you don't want to activate. That they activated several times this year. And they're like, yeah, when she turns into her, like we know we messed up. So I'm definitely more of a chill one on our staff. But if you make me mad, yeah, we're going to put you on the line for a while.
Coach, I don't have much time left because I'm running short, but I got to bring this up. And we're going to have some fun with this one, Kevin, because as I did my research, you know, the production team, they sends over notes. I saw an article, and in that article, I'm just going to read directly from the article. You ready for this, Kevin? She's a lefty. She does not know how to use a can opener. She has never seen the movie Love and Basketball. She buys Pillsbury Crescent rolls every time she goes to the grocery store, and she drinks milk only out of mugs. This was Abby 5 years ago. This is the Abby Vampatella 5 years ago. The production team is tough, right? So first question I got, have you seen Love and Basketball yet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go. That's agreeable. Right.
Hey, Jones, that's a red flag. If you're a hooper,
I was about to make her leave the show and go to Amazon Prime. I'll send you the $3.99 and you can watch that tonight. All right. So you seen Love and Basketball. Okay. Have we learned to use a can opener, Coach Abby?
But I do stand by the fact that they are not made for lefties. Because if you go to the lefties store, they have can openers for lefties. But yeah, I can use them now.
I'll agree with that. Okay, Kevin. She got a second one. I'll give her that one. All right.
P. Jones, they're mechanical ones. We're not giving her that one.
All right, go. Here we go. Are we still purchasing Pillsbury crescent rolls when we shop at the grocery store?
I haven't bought those in a minute, but I do love them. But I haven't bought those in a minute. Now I just make them myself.
Well, see, that's where you mess up. I love Pillsbury. I love their crescent rolls. Those are things. Those are blessed snacks. You can do all. They so versatile. You can make donuts at the house. And y'all need to get on them Pillsbury crescent rolls. All right, and last one. Have we stopped drinking our milk out of mugs, Coach? Can we just use a regular 16-ounce tumbler?
Well, I don't really drink milk anymore, but I stand by everything is better out of a mug. I will stand by that.
Okay. All right, Kevin. That's just the hard. Do you do this too? Do you do that after you finish drinking? That's just the hard way to drink some milk.
Oh God! I don't even want to.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I jumped into a Substack. So, oh my goodness. All right, Coach Abby. The last question we got for you. We know you've matured. I had a fun time with you. Going back to your past. That was an interview with her when she was a senior at Gordon, and it was part of the Gordon community. I don't know how I got lucky and got that, but tell us a little bit about what Coach Abby does right now, non-basketball related. What are you doing for fun? Are you reading? Are you podcasting? Social media creating? Scrolling? Like, what does Abby do for fun?
So I'm a huge extrovert. So I just tell everybody, like, I love doing things with people, no matter what it is. If we're outside, if we're inside, literally whatever it is. If you want to go do something, I'm probably down. I love being outside, so whether it's hiking, being by the water, whatever it is. So being up in upstate New York is absolutely beautiful in the summer. So when it's nice out, I will be doing something outside every day. But then I do like to read, and I have a puzzle collection that I've been working on. So, I've learned how to introvert a little bit. So I got some really cool puzzles that I've framed. But then the biggest thing that I've picked up is I'm a pretty good baker. So I can make pretty much anything from scratch. I said I spoiled myself now that I won't go out and buy something. I'm going to just make it.
Well, that's why you stopped buying the crescent rolls. I just make it myself. Exactly. Yeah, you make them yourself now. You make them yourself. But you said it, though. You said every time you walk in the room, the parties get started. That still sounds like it's still what it is. KT, are we doing one round, brother? Are we doing one round today?
Yeah, we got to make it quick.
We got time. All right, let's go. Welcome to the championship round. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to have some fun with Coach Abby, as we are super huge sneaker fans. Our sneaker collections have grown over the years. We attend all these tournaments. We always buying fresh new gear. We know that if you look good, you feel good, you play good. So for this one, Kevin and I have both went into our collections of sneakers, and we are going to give Coach Abby the opportunity. He selected a sneaker out of his collection. I selected a sneaker out of mine, and whichever one you think fits you the most, Coach, one that you like the most, that host will win this episode's round, game of championship rounds. Okay, Coach? So all we need you to do is look at the sneakers and pick one. Can you do that, Coach?
Okay, I got you.
All right, here we go, Coach Abby. We need you to say, hold that sneaker in 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. Oh, shoot. All right. I love the purple, first of all. Y'all did y'all's research. I love it. All right. I got to go with KT's, though. I love them both, but I got to go with KT's. I love them. I need to get myself a pair.
Man, that felt really good. You know what, Jones? That felt really good.
I was coming up with this whole line of jokes about vampires and vamps. You know what I'm talking about? And I didn't. I said, she's not a vampire, but you just sucked my blood dry right there. You just killed me. You just killed me. I have nothing left. I am a carcass right now. I'm humiliated. I'm sorry, Niagara. I let y'all down. On this one. Kevin, congratulations on that win.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. John Morant's out of all of that. All right, Coach Vampatella, let's go. This title of this show is You Got Next for a reason, because as much as we love to talk about the past that got us here, this show is all about exposure of the future stars, and people who are going to leave a tremendous imprint and impact on the game of women's basketball. And like I said, we thought highly enough of you. We think that you're one of those individuals. But now that we all following you at Abby_Vamp, you got to tell us, Coach ABBY, what the future holds for you. What is up next for you, Coach Abby?
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, yeah, like I said, year one at Niagara was hard, but I'm excited for the future of what it holds, for myself and for this program. I think we have some really bright, young kids. And so I'm excited to continue to work here and just grow. As for long-term goals, I would love to be like a long-time associate head coach somewhere, and so I love the recruiting side of things, would love to run a defense. So whether it's RC or a defensive coordinator, one of those two. But the goal is to win a lot of championships in the future.
Why associate head coach? Why stop there? Why stop at the associate? You said you want to be a long-term associate.
Because I'm fine with running the basketball things, running the things behind the scenes, and then you don't have to deal with a lot of the crap that head coaches had to deal with. So I think if it fell into my lap one day, I would be ready for it. But I would love to be somebody's right-hand man, for sure.
You don't want to walk in the office on Monday and got a booster in there telling you how to run your
exactly.
how to run your.
All right, Coach, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yes. So I would love to shout out both my parents, first of all. Like I said, kind of my story in terms of where I grew up, my mom being a chaplain for the Connecticut Sun, my dad working for Athletes in Action, just the women's basketball that they surrounded me with was huge, and just the support and the love that they give me every day, I'm so thankful for.
All right, Coach, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should we have next on our show?
I'm calling out Jason Pelham Brown. It's his turn.
That name has actually been called out before.
You're not going to believe this, Coach. We actually had to reschedule his show. He was supposed to be on. Yeah, we were supposed to record with him like a couple of weeks ago, but something came up. And he's coming on the show, but we're going to keep him, B. Jones, because that's a great recommendation.
Yeah, Brown, he's back to the Ivy League tournament. They play tomorrow, so he's big time.
That'll officially be a nominations video, so y'all stay tuned for that one. Coach Pelham, it's that time, my friend. Let them know you are up next. It's official. Your ticket just got punched, and we can't wait to have you on the show. So get your top 5 ready. Find us a dope restaurant to eat. We're going to have a good one, and we're going to keep Savage season marching on as we are here in March Madness. Coach Abby Vampatella, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. Love your energy. Love what you're doing for the game. Love your smile, your authenticity. You're super genuine, and you're a future icon. So keep going. Keep giving it all you got. And I can't wait till we say associate head coach one day down the future. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Ooh, click, clack, bang. We back at this thing. Hey, I'm super excited. We back at Kevin. We took a break, but we ain't taking no more hiatus. We're going to keep giving y'all some more dope shows for the rest of this year. Thank y'all so much for watching Sports Life Talks. You got next. We can't do this without you. Don't forget, throw that crazy emoji, the hearts and the smiley face, all that stuff. Throw that emoji in the chat if you were with us here today, so Kevin and I can just tell you how much we thank you. Kevin, give us that yeet tweet one more time, man. What's that yeet tweet? The question of the day.
What historic milestone did the Purple Eagles women's basketball achieve in 1996?
Okay.
In the 1996-97 season.
All right, y'all heard it. First person get to that answer, we'll get a hoodie or we'll take you out to lunch. We're going to do something for you. It might be a gift card. I don't know.
B. Jones. Steak tips on being
steak tips at Griffin's. And listen, go to our website at at sltuGotNext.com. If you want to be on the show or you know somebody that needs to be on the show, tell them to go to our website, hit the nominate tab, tell us a little bit of why you feel like you got next, and we're going to reach out and give you an audition to be on the show. Like, subscribe, follow the show. We dropping content all the time at Sports Life Talk. And guess what? For all my podcast listeners, like myself, I love to listen to the podcast. I don't know. There's some people, my wife tell me I just love to hear myself talk. But listen, download the podcast at Sports Life Talk on all your Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And keep all the laughs, keep all the energy going. Share. Let's get out of here, KT. Let's take him home, man. We kept too much of your time, Coach Vampatella. We're going to let you get back to your basketball activities. But Kevin, congratulations. Let's go home, man.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'll see you on the recruiting road this summer.
Oh, hey, it's on. It's on. I can't wait. Coach, give us that quote one more time. As soon as I walk in the room.
Oh, the party don't start till I walk in.
The party don't start till I walk in. Let's go. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big. You never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. Hut in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah.